Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Sand versus Hundley.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Miss Sand, you opened your case today in hopes of saving your relationship with the defendant. You say the only reason he is denying your 4-month-old son, Jade, is because he's an insecure man. If the defendant doesn't change his ways after you prove he is the father, then the relationship is over. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Hundley, you say the plaintiff is sneaky, a cheat, and cannot be trusted, and you have serious doubt you are her son's biological father. Is that
Yes,
correct?
Your Honor.
So, Ms. Sand, it sounds like there's a lot on the line today. Explain that to the court.
Yes, Your Honor. Everything is actually on the line. I'm tired of being accused of cheating. I'm tired of him saying that it's not my son. I'm tired of just everything.
So this is really impacting your relationship.
It is.
What is it like in your home right now?
We fight probably like 3-4 times every week out of the week.
Constant fighting.
Constantly.
So all because of this paternity secret.
Yes.
I apologize. I'm sorry, but it's just really emotional on me, and I'm not really a talker for real. Like,
You don't have to apologize.
But like,
This paternity doubt, the relationship, it really is bothering you that your home is in this much turmoil.
it does.
But he causes this, Your Honor.
I wouldn't say that.
You do.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I'll cause certain things. I say that, but it's not all on me. Like it's definitely not.
And so this paternity secret, does it come up in these arguments?
It does, constantly.
Yeah.
This is what we see. This is what paternity secrets do to relationships. Somehow they're woven in every argument, every dysfunction, everything. You could be arguing about who paid the light bill, and the next thing you know that baby ain't mine either. That's what happens.
Well, it all started with a text message, Your Honor. I had lied to him about a message that he had seen on my phone. He took a picture of the message in my phone, and he had came downstairs and asked me about it, and I lied to him. I said, no, I was not talking to so-and-so.
To be clear, before then you were in a committed relationship.
Yes, ma'am. We were together about a month at this point, and we had casual conversation before Jada and I had got together.
That's
And
always the
then
excuse.
I had sent him a message, and what made him mad was I said something in the message about solo dolo.
That's
And
not even the same person.
What is
it was the
solo
same
dolo?
person. Single. Basically, you're single.
So the man asked you about your relationship status and you told him you were single,
Yes.
but you were really in a relationship with Mr. Hundley.
Yes.
We talked about that situation. Like when it happened, we got in our grown man, grown woman. We talked the situation out. But then we got new phones after this. She get a message from the same number.
It was not the same
It was
number.
the same
It wasn't
number.
even the same person.
She say it's not.
It wasn't even the same
It was
person.
the same number. I had
No,
the
it was
screenshots
not.
and put up the screenshot, same thing. 'Cause I'm looking at the screenshot and then her phone, it's the same number.
No, it wasn't even
So
the same
you're
person.
saying, Mr. Hundley, you all got new phones.
New phones.
But the same old guy is still calling the new phone.
number. And I asked her about it. I was like, okay, so how did he text you? Like, how did you get your number now? You got a new phone. She talking about, I don't know. That's her excuse to me. She don't know how you got his
Was
number.
it the same guy? Was it the same guy, Miss Sand?
No,
Were
it
you
was not,
cheating
Your Honor.
again?
It was
No,
the
it
same
was not,
guy.
Your Honor.
So why was it the same number?
It wasn't the same number, Your
Who
Honor.
was it then?
It was somebody that I used to hang out with before Jade and I.
A man?
Yes, ma'am.
How did he get the new phone?
It wasn't a new phone. It was a new phone,
was
but
a
it
new
was not a
phone.
new number. No, it was not,
We
Jade.
got new phones. We both switched because of the.
No,
that
we did
situation.
not.
We definitely did.
No, we
man.
did not.
You say the number was the same, but it was just a new phone.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, what's the next time? Is there another instance where you felt like she was cheating?
I want to say, yeah, because after, there's a few situations, man. I actually got evidence if you remind me.
I would like to see it.
All right.
You can step over to your exhibit.
All right. So this is New Year's, right? And I want to say we was playing beer pong. We was enjoying ourselves, like having a good time. Like she's telling me she's going to bed. Like, and I'm like, okay, but I'm still playing beer pong, so I'm gonna stay down there for a little minute. So I did that. She went upstairs. I'm thinking she upstairs asleep. So I'm like, all right. So then I go upstairs after I'm done playing. I'm telling everybody I'm going to bed. I go upstairs, going to bed, ain't nobody there. I woke up the next morning and she laying next to me. See, now, I thought that was a little weird for real. Like, so like, okay, we sitting there talking and dressing. I think she had like shorts or something on. And then I seen a bruise like on her upper thigh.
And that's wrong.
No, it's not wrong.
No.
It's not wrong.
Your Honor, we woke up the next morning.
Hold on. Let me
see
finish
that.
this. I'm gonna give you a chance to respond.
She had a mark on her upper thigh, like right there, and bruise. I left bruises on her before in situations like that, but I know for a fact I didn't leave this mark on her. Like,
So-
this is a sexual mark for real, and I know for a fact I'm not the one that left it on her.
So it's a mark.
It was a mark.
Is that about the size of it, an accurate size in terms of the proportion to?
Give or take a little bit.
And
yes,
so you saw this mark, and you say when you all have been intimate in the past, you've left a similar mark on her.
Yes, ma'am. And I asked her about it. I said, like, where did this bruise come from? And her excuse was she probably bumped a chair. Like, sure, I probably bumped into something. You ain't gonna bump into nothing on your inner thigh and get a bruise on your leg.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell.
Can I show you where the mark actually was because it was not there?
Okay, show me.
We were playing beer pong all night. I was drunk. I don't remember what had happened, but I woke up the next morning and there was a mark on my leg, probably right about here, and it was just one spot that was hurting. It was the following day I had woke up, I went to take my pants off to get in the shower, and there was a bruise, and it was actually way bigger than this. It was like my whole thigh, like on the inside of my thigh, was bruised.
Definitely was the upper.
So,
No, it was not.
All right, you can step back to the podium. So what I want to be clear about is, Mr. Hundley, your position is, I've left a similar bruise in that area when we were intimate. Was she intimate with somebody else that night?
Yes, ma'am.
And I know 100% I didn't sleep with anyone.
First off, and your ex be coming over there. if you
No,
wanna
he
get technical.
don't.
Yes,
No,
he
they all
definitely
kept-
do.
no.
Her ex her ex come over there a lot.
No, he does not.
Yes, he do.
He
Her people mess with him.
he
And
came over there a couple times.
So, all right. So after these incidents, soon after this, you find out you're pregnant.
Yes, Your Honor.
When you find out, take me to that moment. Do you tell Mr. Hundley?
I do. I just had a feeling. Well, let me start with this. We were outside and Jada told me, I know you don't want to take the pill, and if you don't want to take it, you don't have to. And I said, are you sure? Because at this point, he knew I had been talking about a baby. He knew I wanted a baby. And I asked him, like, are you sure?
But you also knew I wasn't ready in our current situation.
So I just started feeling some type of way, and I told him, like, I think I'm pregnant. He's like, no, you're not. So I told him, I said, that's fine. I'll make an appointment for in the morning. Found out I was pregnant. I showed him the papers. And then all of a sudden, like, it just wasn't his baby. Like, it had to be somebody else's baby.
So, Mr. Hundley, you remember this time
I do.
when Miss Sand told you she was pregnant?
Yes, ma'am.
What was your response?
I didn't believe it. The reason I didn't believe it, though, is because all the things that happened prior, so I honestly didn't believe I was the only one she was with, so I definitely couldn't have been the only father in that situation.
So as soon as she told you, even though you all were in a relationship, your immediate thought was, I'm not the only one she's with, so I have doubt.
Yes, ma'am. Right off rip. But then she also told me that she ain't the father, or that I'm not the father. Like, yeah, she told me.
We had gotten
She
into it,
told
Honor.
you?
She told me I'm not the father.
She told you you aren't the father?
Yes, ma'am.
He basically, like, accused me of cheating. He told me he was leaving. Like, I was already depressed from being pregnant. So I already, like, just felt emotional in some type of way about it. And I'd said something out of anger, yes.
What did she say?
She flat out told me I'm not the dad. She talking about, she said something about leaving, cause I said I was about to leave. She told me, all right, that's cool, leave. She's like, you with the dad anyway, I'm about to leave too, like. I'm like, what you mean? Like, and then that's when we got into a whole big situation right there too. Like, it's crazy. That's just the first occasion.
So when Jade was born, were you there?
Oh yeah, I was there from the beginning of the pregnancy everywhere till today. Like,
He was there, but he was not involved.
So
I was there and involved.
You were there, but you were not involved. Like, he was not involved in my pregnancy like he should have been.
I was
like,
involved.
I felt like he should have
up to-
been.
She know why. It's certain little things that she know why I wasn't involved in it, but I was always been there, like from day one. From
Yes,
baby
you
and
have
everything.
been there from day
Just
one. I'm not
'cause
denying that,
I
but
know,
you were
me and
not
me and
physically involved, rubbing my belly, kissing my, you know what I
there
mean?
was not the emotional connection.
That's
There
right.
was not at all.
It's not, but that's also like on when the day he was born. Like she told me before I signed the birth certificate with a smirk on her face, talking about she's like, yeah, you sure you want to sign that without getting the DNA test?
I did not. I said.
Yeah, she did. Like, yeah.
That's not what you want to hear in the delivery room.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
He had kept making comments throughout my whole pregnancy. And I told him, I did. I said, before you sign his birth certificate, you should probably get your DNA test before. Because I wanted to name him something else. He insisted on him being Jade the Second. And it just kind of went from there, and it hurt my feelings after hearing that for 9 months, that you think he's not yours.
So you're saying you were just saying that as a dig, like you might want to get your DNA test since you've been denying that he's yours.
Exactly.
But you understand that that is not what a man is ever gonna hear. At that point, in his mind, you pretty much admitted that there's another possibility.
Well.
So, Mr. Hundley, did you sign the birth certificate?
I signed it. I definitely did, because I wanted to.
So why did you sign it if you have all this doubt?
Because, I mean, I kind of grew up in the same similar situation. When I was 18, I found out the man that raised me ain't my real dad, for real. Like, and that hurt me for real, too, because, I mean, the man had been there my whole life, for real. Like, okay.
And I can see how emotional that makes you.
I'm sorry, Mom.
You just did not want the same for that little boy.
No. I apologize, Your Honor.
You don't have to apologize. You don't ever have to apologize for speaking your truth and honoring a child in this courtroom. That's why we do this.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't have to apologize.
Man, but it's just something, like, because I didn't even know how much of a toll it took on me, for real. Like, I still don't know my real dad, for real. And it's like, it's kind of hard, because it's like a piece of me missing, like, it's good.
We understand, honey. That's why we do this.
I can't even explain it, for real, man. I just know that I don't want him to go through that same situation.
Yeah.
It's just...
You want to break a cycle.
Definitely do, yes.
And if in fact he is your child, you want to be able to say to them, you were there from the beginning.
Yes, ma'am.
And you've built a bond, I see.
Yes, ma'am.
A beautiful bond.
Definitely do. That's my little man right there, man. Man, but I feel like I don't even know, man.
But you feel like on one hand you look at him and you see the beautiful bond you're building,
yes,
but in the next thought...
It's hurt, because I don't know for sure, like, it's like I gotta be sure, for real. You know, I know he just caught in the middle right now, because it's not even his fault, for real. It's me and her, for real, like.
And you don't want him to have to wait 18 years to get the truth like you did.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely don't.
So, Mr. Hundley, what if he's not your biological son? Where do we go from there?
See, I don't really know. I don't think it would be a relationship after that. It's hard, for real. Like, I don't even know.
Who do you think his father is?
If it's not me, I would have to say probably her ex or something.
Does the ex know about Jade?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has the ex met Jade?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why has the ex met Jade?
He had kept in contact with my family when we split up.
All right, well, what I've heard from the testimony is you gave him reason to believe there could be somebody else. The moment you say, this isn't your baby anyway, the ex, everybody, the mailman, the post, I mean, whatever. That's how it goes. And I know maybe you said it out of anger, but at that point, his doubt was sealed. And we can't turn back from that now. All we can do is move forward to the truth, and I have that for you. Jerome? These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Sand versus Hundley, when it comes to 4-month-old Jade Hundley II, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Hundley, you are the father. You are the father.
Man. Yeah, this is the best feeling, man. I can't even explain it. Man, yeah, that's my little homie, man. Man.
You set out to break a cycle of paternity, doubt,
Yes, ma'am.
secrets, and you did that. You did that for an innocent little boy.
Yes, ma'am.
What does that mean to you to do that for this beautiful child?
It means everything in the world, 'cause I still ain't have that done for myself. So if I can do that for him, yeah, like, gotta get that done, man. Yeah.
I hope this moment, the way you have blessed this beautiful baby, begins a healing process for you. But I also want you to know that it is never too late to ask the questions you need to ask. You weren't in any way responsible for the paternity secret that you had to live through. And if in fact you ever need this courtroom, we're here for you. And I hope you raise this beautiful baby to be a young man that really will stand up for a child just like you have. Okay? I wish you all the very best. Court is adjourned.